Hello there, I'm John, the friendly face behind the YouTube channel Senior Strong, and today I've got something exciting to share with you. Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Maybe climbing those stairs feels a tad bit more challenging, or perhaps you find yourself needing a little extra pep in your step during the day. You're not alone. It's a feeling many of us experience as we move gracefully into our 60s and beyond. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. In this podcast episode, we'll delve into some sneaky habits that might be quietly shaving off those precious years from our lives. The kind of habits we often overlook, many of which we have the power to change. And by the end of our time together, you'll have a handful of tips up your sleeve, ready to boost your energy and help you feel younger than ever. Let's embark on this journey with our first point, a habit that's become far too common as we've aged, and that's leading a sedentary lifestyle. You see, our bodies were made to move, yet as we savor the comforts of retirement, it's easy to slip into a routine of sitting, whether it's enjoying our favorite TV show or getting lost in a good book. But too much sitting can start to work against us. It can lead to weight gain, weaken our muscles and bones, and might even put heart health at risk. But here's where we can make a change. A small one with big effects. Aim to include moderate physical activities in your day. It doesn't have to be intense. Maybe you prefer a brisk walk in the park, or perhaps a gentle swim at the local pool. These little chunks of movement can lift your spirit and elevate your energy levels. And if you're worried about starting, remember this. Every little bit counts. Start slow, trust your limits, and gradually increase your activities as you feel more comfortable. Now, let's transition to another sneaky thief of our energy, nutritional choices. It's easy to get caught up in old favorites or convenience foods, yet these can sometimes be packed with hidden sugars and unhealthy fats, which can leave us feeling sluggish. And not to mention, they contribute to all sorts of health issues. The simple solution? Let's gravitate towards whole, fresh foods. Think colorful fruits, vibrant veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins. Foods that nurture us from the inside out. And for a little extra inspiration, consider experimenting with flavors from the Mediterranean diet. It's renowned for heart health and longevity. And remember, hydration is our friend. A glass of water can often be a better pick-me-up than another cup of coffee. All right, now that we've warmed up with these first 2 points, let's gently glide into the heart of our discussion in the next segment. Welcome back. I hope you're starting to feel a spark of motivation to tackle those habits that quietly chip away at our vitality. We've already touched on the importance of getting moving and making wise food choices. Now, let's dive a little deeper into a third habit that can be a real game changer, and that's ensuring we get proper sleep. You know, as we age, our sleep patterns can shift. Maybe you find yourself waking up earlier or tossing and turning during the night. And while we've all heard the phrase, "You need your beauty sleep," it truly rings essential for our health. Lack of good quality sleep can interfere with memory, mood, even our immune system. So, let's make our sleep sanctuary a priority. Shoot for a consistent bedtime and wake-up routine. Keep your bedroom cool and comfy. Maybe embrace soft lighting and calming scents to lull you into rest. Say goodbye to screens at least an hour before sleep, as they can disrupt our natural sleep cycle. Instead, consider indulging in a bit of reading or meditation. Let those stressors drift away, so you can drift into dreamland more peacefully. Now that brings us to another hidden energy drainer, and that's mental health. We often focus on the physical, but our mental well-being is intricately linked to how energetic and alive we feel. It's not uncommon. Things can feel overwhelming, or we might find ourselves worrying more as we grow older. But addressing these feelings is where our power lies. Let's cultivate practices that feed our mind just as we do our body. This could be spending time with loved ones, cultivating a hobby, or perhaps trying out some breathing exercises or mindfulness. Journaling thoughts can help, or even speaking with someone in a support group setting. Remember, it's perfectly okay to seek professional help if that's needed, because nurturing our mental health can do wonders, lighting up every other part of our lives. Finally, let's chat about another area that's sometimes overlooked: medication management. Many of us have an array of pills and supplements we've been prescribed over the years, and it can be a bit daunting to keep track of it all. Incorrect dosages or skipping medications can creep up on our health, but fear not, because this is another area where a small tweak can make all the difference. Utilize handy pill organizers, maybe set a daily alarm, or even consult with a pharmacist to ensure everything is in harmony. Perhaps your medication list needs a bit of tidying up. All of these steps offer us clarity and prevent any unwanted complications. Now that we've explored these vital aspects, get ready to delve even deeper as we uncover more treasures of wisdom in the final part of our chat. Here we are, in the final stretch of our conversation. It's been quite a journey uncovering these habits. And now, let's talk about two more factors that hold significant weight. And that's neglecting regular health screenings and overindulgence in habits like smoking or excessive alcohol. First, those health screenings, they are our allies, not foes. They can catch the little things before they spiral into bigger health concerns. And yet, life gets busy, and it's easy to brush them aside. But think of these checkups as a gift to ourselves, covering everything from our heart and bones to screening for cancers that become more common with age. We want to stay informed and in charge of our health journey. Having those conversations with healthcare providers is empowering, as it allows us to see the full picture, giving us peace of mind and the knowledge to make informed decisions. Now, let's address some habits that might aim to lighten the moment, but can have serious long-term effects. Smoking and heavy drinking. These habits are often social in nature, but over time, they do more harm than good, decreasing our longevity and affecting almost every organ in our body. The path to ending these habits might seem daunting. I get it. But the benefits of changing course, they are immeasurable Consider looking into cessation programs or finding a support system. This could be the beginning of a new chapter, filling our days with more positive and healthful endeavors. As we've talked through these points, I hope you're feeling a little stirred, motivated to take stock, and perhaps make a few tweaks that can add so much richness to life. If there's one takeaway I want to leave you with, it's that small changes can lead to big impacts. Every little step you take to embrace healthier habits can ripple into every part of your life, granting more years filled with vitality and joy. Always remember, it's about progress, not perfection, and your journey is uniquely yours. I'm thrilled you joined me in this conversation today, and I encourage you to share your thoughts or your own experiences in the comments, because our community grows stronger as we share. And if you found value here, consider liking this podcast and subscribing to Senior Strong for more content that supports and inspires your journey. Thank you for spending this time with me, and here's to creating a life that's vibrant and fulfilling at any age. Take care and keep embracing each moment, because life is truly a gift.